So this is me learning to play PUBG. It didn't start particularly well. Actually, it was pretty terrible. But then slowly things do start to change. 1 hour becomes 10, becomes 50, eventually 100. And then you just start to pick it up till eventually you can finally get that special chicken dinner. So then as you get started, and my parachute drops weren't very elegant, and then I just wanted to loot. I was just trying to get anything I could. I didn't even think about attachments or what things meant. I would often think that I was all alone and I'd be pretty fine, you know, just drop in, hey, there I am, I'm good, and not realizing that, yeah, people are just watching. Like this guy, just nice easy kill, takes me down, perfect. I mean, I'm just miles away from the circle. But then, as we start to get more experience, we start to get a little bit better. Not by much, but a little bit. Every now and then it would work out. I mean, my shooting wasn't great, but I was starting to learn how to fight. This hit, like you'll see, just aiming is still not fantastic. Almost dead, but slowly finding cover, get to the high ground. Yes, getting pretty lucky in some spots, such as this one. But still learning, still getting better. Driving probably left a little bit to be desired, but you know, practice makes perfect. So getting a little bit tactical, thinking about airdrops, but then still not quite getting there. But now I understand the importance of grenades and stuns, which doesn't always go well as you're starting to develop. Getting cover, again, not always working the best. So I did start to think, though, a bit more strategically, starting to get the shotties. That one, I don't know how I didn't die there. So again, you can't do everything right. But now we're starting to use some cover. Now we're starting to be a bit more strategic. But then I was still just making silly mistakes. Like I'm not behind cover. What am I doing? I have no idea what I'm doing. But then as you get better, you then start to peak, start to be patient. And that, I think, is part of the key for having some real fun and making some real progress in this game. And I also learned that I didn't have to stop and fight everyone. I would have a plan, go and get an airdrop. And again, I'm not a 2,000 hour player. I'm not a computer player. I'm not smashing everyone, just going to every kill, just taking them out, whipping my head around the corner with one shots. I'm trying to be smart. I'm trying to be patient. I'm trying to, that was funny, just breathe and be calm. It is amazing what can happen when you just take a beat and think, which doesn't always happen in PUBG because it can get pretty heart pumping and excited. But if you can get the airdrops, if you can get the high ground, if you can be patient, if you can think, then eventually you can get pretty damn close. And when you get close, you just want to get closer. But now I've got a couple of 100 hours under me and it's just great. It's so much fun now, just being patient, just thinking things through, taking your time, understanding that there's a lot of good players there and you're always going to have another shot to get the ultimate goal. So now after few hundred hours, all the bad landings, all the missed shots, all the stupid deaths, all the trees I've driven into, all the times I've stunned myself, which I still do, we finally lead to where things actually can go our way and we can eat. Chicken dinner. Perfect.